It's just a normal day like any other. My husband Jeffrey was outside mowing. We have a big farm tractor that has a pull-behind mower behind it. He was outside with the boys mowing. They were sitting next to him on the seat. I put the baby in the swing and we were just hanging out. And then I heard a scream, and that was Jeffrey bringing Parker in. He had fallen off the back of the tractor, and he had gone underneath the mower and had several very large injuries. One of the blades had just missed his femoral artery and his sciatic nerve by about 1/2 inch. Because the trauma was too severe, they sent him to UW Health here in Madison.
After the accident, you weren't thinking about anything, where you were going to live, where you were going to eat, where you were going to sleep. So for the first 2 nights, we slept in, a closet in the hospital.
The Ronald House was very, very helpful. I wasn't worried about, having to pay for a hotel to stay at or have, be driven back and forth to the hospital. It was just a quick walk up the hill.
We were there for 21 days, 5 surgeries. His brothers are super important to him. There was one point in time where me and Parker had to have a really bad conversation because he always thought that his toes were going to grow back. And there was a really emotional conversation that we had to have about that situation. And the next thing that he said after we had that conversation was that he just wants to see his brother Jonah. You just look out the window thinking, what would it be like if we didn't have this? And not having people volunteer and donate, and it would be a different situation if we didn't have this here.
When I was just before I was 16 and worked for my dad. And when I got to high school, I had to do a senior exit project, and I chose to do mine for the Ronald House in Rochester. I organized a donation drive, and we served a dinner for the families and the people there.
I just knew that, the Ronald McDonald House was somewhere where they would help kids. But obviously, down the road, come to find out it's way different than you think.
We knew the Ronald House was good. But when you're there, it's really good. Really special.
He's still going through physical therapy, and we still come down here and stay at the house for his appointments when he has checkups with his doctors. I think it really came full circle, being able to try to help and do the donation drive when I was younger, and then receiving, the donations and the help now. Every time we need help, we know there's someone there to help us, and that includes the Ronald House.
He always was patient, and he never got discouraged. He always had an upbeat personality about it, which is kind of crazy to see out of a 4-year-old. But he always had the intention that he was going to always be faster than his little brother. So he always had that in the back of his mind, just, I'm going to do it.
The day of the accident, we weren't sure, first of all, if he was going to live, then if he would have a leg, and then if he would be able to walk. Every surgery and everything that he's had to go through has been better than expected.
All I can say is thank you to the Ronald McDonald House.